Attention Kmart shoppers.
It's recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome.
Just get to it, dude. Like, welcome to the what episode?
Episode 14.
Really? 14?
14. I was told.
And it's another episode about dreams.
Again.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Fascinating, I guess.
Can you remind me what podcast this is again?
50.
What's the name of it?
A pinch of that?
Yes, sir.
Pinch of that. That's the name of my podcast.
Only a few of us like talking into the mics today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the topic at hand. Dreams.
That was you.
Do men and women dream differently? And
Well,
Yes.
according to research,
According to science.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Quick little Google search.
according to 5 minutes worth of research on the interwebs,
Yes.
The
they
answer is
do
yes.
dream differently.
we dream differently. Apparently, men dream more aggressively, and we dream more about men.
No, and also women tend to dream about people they know, like friends and relatives, while men tend to dream about strangers. Typically other men.
I don't dream typically about other men,
Me neither.
Me neither.
personally speaking.
Yeah, same here.
Sound a little bit hesitant there.
No, it's the same thing.
It's like, I swear.
No,
swear.
like for real, I don't think I, like in the dreams I can remember.
From what I remember,
is typically
always
about women.
not always about women. I wouldn't say that, buddy.
Oh, I'm in a different boat then. Like the main characters in my stories.
Now it just sounds like we're overcompensating. Let's move on.
I know we barely touched the topic.
No, move on from that
Part
of
my
the time.
analysis here. Yeah, and
We didn't get to why we. Oh, the reason was because
a theory.
The theoretical reason
Yeah,
was
'cause you don't know for sure.
allegedly boys are raised to be more aggressive than women.
Not
I can
aggressive,
see
like
that.
Dominant.
That's what I'm quoting.
Yeah, but I don't like that
Relax.
word. Like they're not. Whatever. Go on.
No,
Getting
all
that
worked
was
up.
it. You had to go.
Just don't like when people say they're raised to be aggressive, because
Why not?
aggression is like
They're confusing aggression with
dominance
protection.
and
Okay.
dominance.
But-
Dominance is
but
not
it-
aggressiveness.
But is aggression not a outcome of the,
no.
quote
Asserting
unquote
your dominance?
powerful or assertiveness?
Yeah, but you can be
You don't have to be
dominant without
aggressive to
being
show
aggressive.
No, but sometimes it turns out as an outcome.
Yeah, and
To
that
show your dominance, you can prove yourself to be the protective
or a leader role,
or a savior.
like a lord and savior.
All right, let's start away from that.
No religion.
No
But-
relation. Nothing.
Yeah, but like they're raised to be more competitive too. That's another part of the dreams. They typically dream about
Aggression.
other men being competitive, like
Yeah, but
in a competitive setting.
going down that road, that would lead us down the aggression.
If you're competitive,
Competition is not aggression.
you're one of the most
No,
competitive
aggression-
persons we know.
Okay, what do you guys define
And
as
you're
aggression?
being aggressive right now.
What do you guys define as
This right
aggression?
now.
I'm just.
You.
It's my accent.
There's no
No, what do you guys define as aggressive? Like,
you.
Being pushy.
You see, you can
Pushy?
feel it.
Pushy.
for me, I see aggression as openly harming others, or being in like
No,
intending.
that's physical violence.
No,
That's
you-
aggression too.
Yeah, you can intend to cause harm emotionally or physically.
Well, there's more than one way to be aggressive.
Well, that's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
sir.
But the whole the core part of it is that you're trying to hurt someone else.
No, it's just that like you're overtly passionate.
No,
in a sense.
aggression does deal with violence in a sort of way.
So you're saying men are raised to be violent?
No, but sometimes it's an outcome.
You hesitated there. I'm not gonna swear.
No. Boys
how
are
it
not
look at it.
raised to be violent.
Yeah.
They're raised to be protective.
Which
And
is
those boys
taught the wrong way.
y-
can
Assertive.
lead to-
Assertive. How
they're
about
not taught
assertive?
the wrong way, as in they weren't guided in the direction that they should have been.
Or had no dad.
Okay, so like, let's say a dad teaches this boy to be protective, right? He tells him what, like, you need to protect your sister or your mom, whatever, right? For whatever it means necessary.
Oh my god, never not in that phrasing.
Then how?
Like at any
Jesus.
cost possible, you need to protect your family.
No one would ever say that to their kid.
You sure?
As
I am
they're handing him like the
100%
gun or
positive.
the,
That would just
the
be
knife.
insane.
Give him the
No.
It's like if it was the
knife.
apocalypse. What would you do to protect your mother?
Like you need to protect them at all costs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What's up?
it's,
Have you been told that?
No.
Jeez.
Christ.
I'm trying to make a point by
Yeah, go on. I know what
making
you
it too dramatic, I guess.
Yeah, but they're
But I mean, you see what I mean? Like when a dad teaches their son to be protective, they go like, okay, yeah, you're responsible for protecting your sister. Make sure nothing happens to her. And then that's about it. They don't tell them, do this or do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. They just tell them.
Yeah, and then their moral compass
I
is
have
there
the
to judge them,
the
to
definition.
guide them. Yeah.
Yes,
I have
and
the
then that's what
definition of
leads
aggression
to
here.
Different.
Okay, define aggression.
It says hostile or violent behavior or attitudes towards another. So
Exactly what Juan said.
readiness to attack or confront.
Okay.
That's what it means. It's to
Yes.
actually harm physically or emotionally someone else. So, yeah. They're not teaching men to openly harm others.
But they do teach boys to be strong,
Yeah.
right?
I guess aggression is more like an offensive point of view. You know what I mean? Like,
It's an outcome of attempting to be protective.
no, because protective, like you could be aggressive if
mis-
you're defensive.
it's
If
m-
you're defending yourself or others, then you can be aggressive. But it's different if you openly pursued that violence. You know what I mean?
It's misguided love.
Okay.
Nice.
To put it nicely.
Put it on a t-shirt.
My aggression is misguided love.
God, that's terrible.
I love it.
But that's a good way to describe it. It's you're showing your way to protect someone in a form of aggression, and you just took it the wrong.
But
way.
again, that's like in the
I wouldn't even
no
defense.
say
one
that.
guided you that in that
Like, I
direction.
wouldn't even
That's
say
why
that
it's
because
misguided.
that seems like it's coming off as like saying that people who beat other people are doing it out of love.
No, that's not what it means.
No, I know. That's not what it means, but like that's sort of like what it sounds like.
No, because
Yeah,
he's
well,
saying he would
you're beating a bully up who's bullying your sister. This
defending.
is a situation scenario. Someone's bullying your sister, and you go beat her up.
Yes.
Beat him up.
But I'm saying like people can see it as like in an abusive relationship, like when someone's physically abusing the other one.
That's
No,
not
that's
protecting
what
someone.
Yeah,
though.
we're not talking
That's just
about.
domestic abuse.
Yeah.
It's aggression.
You're piling up aggression,
This
like
is-
all types of
That's a
aggression in
different
one.
type. We're not touching that.
We're not.
Not today, at least. Let's
Oh.
please not touch
Oh.
that.
Preview of what's to come.
But back to dreams.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dreams.
yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Dreams. What about? Oh yeah, how they're different
yeah.
between men and women. Yeah.
I mean,
We covered it.
yeah, I guess. I don't tend to
guess.
have.
What was it? Going back to how we dream differently.
You were saying
they
'cause-
dream more often than
Oh,
us.
how?
How about that? I
I don't-
didn't see any of that.
Yeah, I don't think they dream just as much.
We all dream every single day. I know that.
We just don't recall what we dreamed
Who
about.
recalls it more often?
Oh, it's I thought
I didn't get that.
you read something about it.
I read that adult and babies alike dream for around 2 hours per night.
No, no, I heard you like
Oh.
read that women tend to recall their memories more than men.
Really?
That's what you read. You were just talking about that earlier.
It says women tend to have slightly longer dreams that feature more characters.
What? Let me look it up again.
I didn't read it at all. Then it skips
Look at the
to
psychology article.
it skips to lucid dreaming and
Psychology article.
lucid dreaming, mind you, the best kind of dreaming.
Look, I have
pretty
it right here.
great.
Psychology Today. I don't know if they're reputable source over there. Men and women. Yeah, women tend to recall their dreams more often than men, and women tend to report more frequent
Yep,
and
you're
more
right.
intense nightmares than
I
men.
did read that.
Yeah.
Men and women tend to report more frequent and more intense nightmares than. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Women tend to report more frequent and more intense nightmares than men. Jesus Christ, why would that be? Is it out of their fear?
Report. What does it mean by report? Like talk about it?
Yeah,
Openly?
talk about it.
Well, it just could be because they'll just
They're
talk
more
about it
vocal.
more
Is
vocal.
that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, more open to talk about
Nightmares.
what they're bothered by.
I suppose, but it also said at the beginning, the first part of that was that they tend to dream have more frequent nightmares.
No, report. Because on the other article I read that they tend
You're
to.
taking that article
It says
way too
more.
seriously.
Oh, you're right. Just report more
Yeah.
frequent and more intense, but their nightmares are more intense.
According to them, because who else? We don't see their dreams. They could be exaggerating their dreams. Nightmares.
All dreams are exaggerations.
No,
my
but I
friend.
mean, but like if you shoot a guy and a girl together, the girl will report it more frequently according to this, and also say that it's more intense than other dreams or whatever.
I don't think that the doctors, quote unquote,
How would you
quote
measure
unquote,
that though?
I don't think doctors went up to the women's boyfriends and were like, "What did she tell you?"
What?
No, they went
No.
up to the women and
What are you
were
talking
like,
about? I
"What
never
did you
said-
dream?"
What?
Like
I'm
the
lost.
doctors who did the study.
On the dreams one, the article, the other one, it said that women tend to dream about more. Hold on, let me read it first and then I'll get back to you.
What happened?
See, when 2/3 of us do our research and one of us doesn't, the other one's just left hanging and not talking.
No, I said my piece.
Because you're not knowledgeable on this subject because you didn't do your research like the rest of us. There's 30 people in this room right now.
5 minutes of research. Okay.
Yeah, I can't find it again.
Because
well.
it wasn't real. You made
No,
it
was
up.
real. It
You
was
were lucid
something
dreaming.
about men tend
You
to
made
dream
it
about
real.
more negative stuff than women.
Okay, but why do women dream more negative stuff?
No.
No. Okay, no, sorry. I'm misconstruing everything. Why do women
Maybe
have
the
more intense
intensity. Okay,
nightmares?
the intensity might be different. That's what they might be referring to.
That's what I just said.
Social standards, maybe?
We're trying to reach the.
I'm saying that they have more fear overall
They're more fearful.
of everything, of
Is that
everyone.
what you're saying?
Yeah, like constantly worried about rape and
Being
abuse
kidnapped.
and
I don't.
daddy issues and stuff like
They
that.
don't worry about that.
Pretty sure they do.
Yeah, walking
Do they?
down the sidewalks.
Yeah.
I've heard stories, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From a lot of females.
Yeah, they're always saying
They're
that. You know,
always like, man, I could have been.
like, you know when we,
Nah, I don't want to say it like that, but I mean,
like, you know how sometimes we go to the park at night?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the daddy issue thing.
Wait, what?
no, we're not.
No, we're
No,
not.
Don't get
I'm
hung
saying
up on
ha-
that.
like, there's
Don't
no-
get hung up on that.
No, that's why I was like, they're not fearful of having daddy issues. That's why I was.
No,
No,
but
I'm
that's-
just saying
that
that they're more fearful.
That would
in
contribute
general.
to it.
that
what
would
you're saying.
contribute to
Okay.
the intensity of the nightmares.
Different kind of thing.
I'm not saying that they're always fearful of their daddy issues.
That's what I was thinking you were saying. I'm like, well, that doesn't add up. But okay, go ahead. Yeah, they're more fearful about like stuff
Just
because
like in
they're
general,
more
I guess. Because
they're more
Because more stuff happens to them.
yeah,
vulnerable.
like I've heard a lot of stories. So you know how we can go to the park at night, or sometimes you know
I
how
wouldn't,
we do.
but yeah, we do.
Oh, we've been
Like,
there for like
we'll
past midnight.
Yeah, we'll go past midnight, and I always
Too
hear
many times. Too
yes.
many times.
Accidentally sometimes.
I've heard stories. Girls don't go to the park alone, or even in a group
I
of
see.
people, or they don't walk alone in a dark alley because they're scared that something will happen.
Or didn't we
That's
just
why they should carry guns. You see
we
about
were
the
we were
Second
at
Amendment?
the park past midnight and we saw a woman like running around.
That was the first time ever.
Because she was
And
running.
the other time we
Just
also
kidding.
I know and I seen girls out past midnight at park. So do you think that's why they have more intense nightmares?
I mean, it could.
The fear.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
if you're constantly
That's something
being
that I could think of personally.
I think we're
If you could
overthinking
give me
this.
something else, that's under complicating things.
I feel like there's more to it.
Did you say we're over
No,
complicating?
no, I feel like there's more to it.
I'm saying that's a good.
that's a pretty good
possibility.
amount of things to be scared of.
Uh,
Imagine not being able to go to the park at night because
but I
you're
don't.
scared that someone's
No,
going to
I don't-
kidnap you.
No, I don't think like the dreams they are having, the nightmares they're having, it's like necessarily that. I think it's more like, I don't know.
You think
More
there's a correlation between the
personal
intensity
things.
of nightmares and races. I think so.
racist?
Races, RACES.
Oh, racist.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, like if you were a minority, when your dreams be more.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Your nightmares be more intense than white person's dream. Nightmare. Jesus Christ! I keep saying dream. Nightmares.
Probably, no?
Yeah, I think their
Considering
dreams
that
would
like
be worse.
minorities
No.
go through more
Nightmares.
things.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so. Considering minorities tend to go through more things.
There would
uh,
definitely be a
Well, not-
correlation.
I don't think to a degree that it would affect their dreams.
I think it
What
would.
about a female minority?
No, just,
That would
No.
add on to it.
I don't think so.
They tend to have the worst.
No.
Someone should do a study on this.
Inspire
No, we
us
can't
to
do it.
be-
We don't have the equipment or the
qualified.
tools.
We can't. We can, but I mean,
We don't
it
have
wouldn't
the
be
means.
It wouldn't
We need
be
someone that
of
actually
valuable information.
Well, no, because how
no,
are we going to like read the brainwaves and
the
stuff like that? We don't
validity
have
would
the
be
equipment.
horrible.
studies. Do we know
We
anyone
don't need to
that
read
studies?
brain waves. We just need
Yes,
to take
that's
their
part
word
of
for
it. You're just going to like reporting like, oh,
That's how it
word
was
of
back
mouth?
in the day. What? It's,
No, I'm pretty sure there was more to
see,
it.
back in the day where I come from,
Okay.
getting the southern accent.
If it rained
Southern
yesterday, it will rain
drawl.
tomorrow.
Okay.
We need to represent.
You can't say that in Texas.
What?
If it rained yesterday, it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Oh, not Houston. You mean like? Oh,
not
shit.
Houston. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you're going down the line that, you know, the more things can happen to you. Like if you're a woman, the more things you're more vulnerable to things, you know, like being kidnapped or raped or, you know, getting
I
stolen
don't-
from.
See, I don't think women.
getting stoned. Oh, sorry.
No, I
Stolen
don't-
from.
I don't think they actively think about that all the time to like.
Well, no, they're not going to
filter-
be actively thinking about, but like that's something
That's
that
what
they
you
have
guys
in the
make
back
it
of their
sound like
Just
they're
when they
all
need to.
constantly fear being kidnapped.
because it's
raped,
it's on the
whatever.
back of their
like-
mind.
I'm not even gonna touch that.
We need a female in this podcast.
Or just have common sense.
No, we need a female representative to tell us if they, you know,
Uh,
think about that.
What were you saying?
So moving
That
on,
we
I
need a
guess.
female to.
Oh
talk
yeah,
about.
yeah. We need a.
So we're now. So
For
we're
Molly.
taking candidates. To anyone out there listening,
It's not worth it.
it's not worth
It's
it.
too small and cramped in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Its position's been filled by the microphones and computers.
There's a chair there that can fit.
Yeah, that's true.
And is there another microphone?
I can share back and forth here,
Okay,
or that one.
Okay.
that one's moved.
that's fine.
Okay.
We're having this conversation. That's fine.
In the middle.
Okay.
All right.
Very impromptu.
We have the equipment. We have the space.
We would
Which
have
is
better equipment if you finished your project.
It's not gonna be as good as this. I'll tell you that. It's just
It's
gonna.
not-
It's just gonna let you do it wirelessly. That's it. You know what?
It's-
I could actually make. You know what? I'll think about it.
Like,
You'll
it doesn't have
think
to be
about it.
freaking amazing. I'm just saying, as long as
You
it
don't know
only
me
picks
then.
up your voice.
You don't know me then. If I'll do it, I'm not gonna stop until it's perfect.
That's it. You're not gonna get it
That's
until
gonna
like
be-
6 months.
We're not gonna get into like 6 years.
No, I'll do it in.
You gotta make sure the range is like 100 feet.
People could make one of those microphones in like
They have a.
like a day,
They have a
like a few hours,
company.
in minutes probably.
They have a whole research
Machines
department,
make them.
machinery, equipment, money, capita.
Yeah, machines.
Once you
make
go into the
them.
business part of it,
Because that's what you need to make a product like that and sell it out. You need like an actual factory, the equipment and tools to
You
build.
don't
the
need a
things.
factory to make some electronics.
Yeah,
You need
do.
a few hands, a few tools, a few materials.
You know how
And
hard it is to
knowledge.
solder the little thing.
Not very.
If you're gonna do it daily and quickly, it's
Are we doing it daily and quickly, my friend?
no, not me. I'm saying like Like you said, that those can be done easily because that's a company. A company made that.
He's pointing to the mic. Just that.
Oh yeah, I'm pointing to the microphone. Why we're not gonna put?
We're not having this conversation.
Yeah, whatever.
This
This is a side project, not part of this.
If anything, let's just stay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
This-
I'll do
this
it.
whole
though.
podcast is getting out
You're
of hand.
doubting me.
I'm not downing you. I'm saying that you're taking your sweet ass. No, I'm just kidding. You're still going to class and shit and dealing with like finals and dying.
Garlic in my veins.
Garlic and margarine and just grease flowing through your veins.
I'm so happy.
As it should be.
The great American life.
This is what my parents brought me here for.
This is where we crossed the river for.
Mm.
Why am I saying it in a southern accent?
You're wrong place here.
Okay, so new topic.
This is
New
way
topic.
off
We're fucking 20 minutes in. This is supposed to last 30 minutes.
What?
I'm just kidding.
We were not informed of this.
I mean, we can't talk about female stuff because we don't know.
Okay, so you could talk about male stuff. Like, what was the
Okay.
upbringing? What was the up? How would the? Well, we already explained.
Guns are fun.
It's typical man. Nah.
They're fun.
Have you don't know, Ricardo?
I've
You haven't been.
I've shot guns.
No, you haven't. Your
Yes.
Nerf gun doesn't count.
No, real
Your
pistols.
BB gun.
I have a Nerf
Pistols.
machine gun.
You know what?
Let's go shoot cans in the.
A Nerf machine gun.
Oh, something funny. No, not really. To own a handgun, you have to be 21, I believe,
Yes, sir.
and get a license. To
Yes, sir.
own a shotgun or a rifle,
You need to be
you
18.
need to be 18. And no license.
No license. You don't have to register it. You don't have to
In
get a
Texas, by the way.
license. You don't
In
have
Texas.
to. You don't have to do anything to buy a shotgun. You just go to the store,
In
buy
Texas.
a shotgun.
In
18
Texas.
years old.
In Texas.
21. Yeah, you can buy a handgun, but you need a license. Just a license for was it
Concealed carry.
Concealed carry, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you're good.
In Texas.
Let me write this down. No, but
It's crazy.
The shotguns and the rifles do have a limit, though, on how long the barrel has to be. It can't be like a minimum of 12 or 8 something. I don't remember, though, but they have to be a certain length.
Why?
I don't know.
Does it
Has
increase
to be
range?
longer?
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
Oh,
Because
longer.
they're long guns.
Yeah.
Wait, it has to be longer.
Yeah. Like, it can't be shorter than
You
a certain
can't
length.
be able to carry it concealed.
Oh, I see. Okay, that would affect the range or like capability.
No, I don't know.
It's just
I think it's just a matter of-
surely for
Well, you can see it.
lawsuits.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
that was that one video of that one guy who
Marco.
went into a gun shop. He asked to see an assault rifle, and he had brought his own ammunition. And he asked for the rifle. They let him see it. He pulled out his ammunition, put it in the assault rifle, and robbed the place.
That's messed up. But
It's funny,
It's
but it's
funny,
messed
but
up.
it's-
Yeah,
it's messed up.
Where?
I don't remember, but I remember reading about it, and it was like, that's a smart criminal.
That's a dumb salesman.
I mean, you're
gotta
not gonna.
read.
What-
You have to. If you're selling guns, you gotta fucking read who you're selling to.
Well, not
Just
only
I
that,
think
like
it's
the
as
gun,
simple as
the
that, you know.
the guns usually have a little safety clip, so that you can't pull the trigger. So I don't know how he
Have you been
got
gun shopping?
around that.
Yeah, so he's a dumb salesman. You probably gave him an
Whoa,
active gun.
whoa. Was it like? Wait, what kind of store was this?
A gun shop.
Just a gun shop, dude. It's not like Academy where
Or a
No,
pawn
yeah.
shop? Or a pawn shop?
you could buy a shotgun at Academy.
Yeah, I know some.
Something. They look cool.
After the
Anyways.
after the Amarillo thing happened, Walmart removed a lot of.
Expand.
They removed a lot of their guns from Walmart.
Expand on the
Expand.
Amarillo thing.
Oh, after the shooting at the Walmart in Amarillo
When?
this year.
I never heard of it.
What?
I never heard of it.
I
Did I
know
get the
some
place
bird
wrong?
though. No, what's the? Oh, the Walmart.
Yes.
That was where? I don't know where it was.
Wasn't
I just
it
know was a
Amarillo?
Walmart.
He said Amarillo.
I don't think it's
Amarillo.
No, I don't think so.
It was not Amarillo. I would have heard of it.
Where was it?
Oh, it was. Let me see.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know
Oh,
what
I
you're
know.
talking
It
about.
was in Walmart though. I know
Yeah,
you
but
heard
it
that.
wasn't
You would
in-
have heard that, right? The
I
shooting
never
in
heard of the
Walmart.
shooting in Walmart.
El Paso.
Oh.
Amarillo.
I'm just all over.
I was
Wrong.
like, Jesus Christ.
It. It's hard to keep up because
You're just scared of. Like,
Dude, there's a shooting every week.
Yeah, because there was a shooting today in the morning in
oh my God.
Florida.
Really? Oh, I heard.
Yeah, I
that
heard
one.
about it.
Yeah, it was.
It was a car chase, too.
Yeah, no, that was another thing. I think
That was another thing?
there was a car
shit.
chase
That
with
ended
it.
with a car shooting.
Yes, and so I know with that one it was a guy stole a UPS truck. There was a car
Killed-
chase.
He killed the UPS driver.
No, that was in the crossfire between the cop and the guy, and then
Oh, really? I
the
just assumed that they killed him off him.
he had him. The person who stole the UPS had him as a hostage.
Body shield?
I don't know. I think he just had him as a hostage, and then, in the crossfire, he was one of the ones who died. Yeah.
Damn cops. I bet it was the cops who shot him, though. Gotta be honest.
Well, I mean, probably because there's the ones shooting at the UPS truck.
Because
So
there's
they're gonna be like-
no way that the shooters shot him.
Well, I mean,
Unless
I
they
don't.
just killed him on purpose, which I thought that's what the case was.
No.
But
But like
Yeah.
the thing with, so like the UPS truck thing, that was like yesterday I think or 2 days ago.
that was yesterday.
And then the thing in Florida, that was today in the morning. That
Though both of them were Florida.
yeah, that someone shot up a naval base. I think it was.
A what?
Naval.
Naval base? Okay.
It was a base though, military base, Navy base. I don't know, but they shot up a base, and 4 people died, were killed.
The same amount as the UPS shooting.
Maybe, or maybe I'm just getting the numbers wrong because there's just so much to keep up with. It's
I
like,
don't know.
The last time I said on this podcast, I said, "Man, it has been a week, a good bit since I've heard of the last shooting," and then I looked like a few days later. I was like, "Man, there was a shooting a few days," but it's just not all of them are televised, or not all of them are covered, and it's just
most of them are covered. They just don't get as much attention.
Anymore?
oh, they're not as big.
You know.
Oh.
Oh, not too many people died. We're not gonna. Nah, we're good. They're not gonna tell everybody like national wide.
Sensationalness. Oh.
Or like it was a shooting and no one dies. That's not something to be covered on. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's not
but
gonna get anybody's attention.
so no, but yeah, you see what I mean. That's why I had gotten mixed up in my head. It was in El Paso.
Yeah, but when it
There's-
comes to anything happening in Florida, it's like it's expected of them.
I have gators, man.
Florida has
No,
some
but yeah,
crazy
with
people.
like the shooting in El Paso, after that, Walmart I know removed a lot of
guns.
from
never
their
seen it.
stores.
I've never seen someone buy a gun from Walmart. Like an actual gun. They sell actual guns.
Yeah.
I just seen.
I know they only
for
sell
hunting.
BB guns.
They sell real guns.
I've never
shotguns,
seen
too.
actual guns.
Let's go right now.
No, I think this Walmart removed them.
I know the one by my house doesn't sell actual guns.
I know they do sell them though. Well, I don't know if they sell them
I
anymore, but
seen.
a lot of them did remove them. And then a lot of other stores, after the shooting at El Paso, were doing things about it, and they started to remove.
Same money look
guns.
better. No.
But yeah, it just I don't understand why.
How did we start talking about shootings?
Because someone said guns.
Oh yeah, because they're fun to shoot.
Oh,
But, like-
yeah, that whole little bit.
Like, yes, they're fun to shoot, but the thing is, you need regulations on them so that people can't. The people that shouldn't have them.
Texas loosened
get
those
them.
regulations
I know they did.
this year,
Yeah, in September.
and they put in three more laws to make them
To
decently.
make it more accessible. It
Yeah.
was, I think one of the ones was that they allow guns in.
churches.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
church is chicken. I'm just kidding.
if the church doesn't want guns in their place, though, they need to go through something. I forgot what it was
Lol.
to like notify people that they don't want guns there.
No solicitors.
Also,
Defeats the purpose of church.
I
I'm
think
just
one
kidding.
of the laws was that people can have guns in their car if they're in a school.
Police, campus police don't
Oh.
have a limit to the amount
school.
of campus police.
Yeah, they
do-
can have
that
as
is
many people
campus
with
police, yes. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
guns. I'm agreeing with you. But yeah,
They, not what?
They can have as many. Like,
as many cops as people with guns in
Oh.
school now.
Okay. Good, right?
yeah, because there's usually a limit to the amount of cops per campus, but now there can be as many
Good.
as there can be. I don't know. As
But-
the station's willing to deploy to the station.
And for the stoners, right? It's bad for them.
What?
It's bad for the stoners.
Why would you have to cover the mic to say that?
I don't know.
Say it's bad for the stoners. Yes, it's bad for the stoners.
Okay.
But I mean,
I'm
they're
not part of your culture.
the stoners are like the least violent people there.
So you don't like the cop presence, like the increase in cops.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna do me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go up to the cop and be like, you. No, dude. They're doing their job.
Okay.
What? I didn't
Don't raise your
my
voice. Okay.
Okay, let me see. So some of the laws were allows Texans to carry guns in churches, synagogues, and other places of worship, unless otherwise banned by those places with proper signage. Prohibits property owners association from banning storage of guns on rental properties. Provides a legal defense for licensed handgun owners who unknowingly enter an establishment that bans firearms as long as they leave when asked. Prohibits landlords from banning renters and their guests from carrying firearms in the lease agreements. Loosens restrictions on the number of school marshals
What are you
who
reading?
can carry guns at public and private schools in Texas. The new laws that were enacted in Texas for guns.
Oh.
He's reading. Yeah.
Okay.
Allows Texans to carry handguns without a license during a state of disaster. Prohibits school districts from banning licensed gun owners from storing guns and ammunition in their vehicles in parking lots. Allows certain foster homes to store guns and ammunition in locked locations. And those were the new rules added to Texas in September 1st.
Yeah.
So they just loosened restrictions on guns.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Based on the last shootings, they were like, you know what?
More guns.
More guns, more ammo. No, wait, no, they didn't say more guns. They said more ammo.
More good guys with guns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
Good people with
that's
guns
that's
do
not what-
good things.
Okay.
I just don't understand though.
Bad
How people can
with
be-
guns
Do bad things.
I just don't see how people
do good things.
can
Whoa.
like. It doesn't make sense how people see what's going on and still think, no, the government's gonna take away my gun.
The government can't do anything. Why are you so scared?
They try to.
It's
They
like
can't
it
take
makes
away your guns. They can ban.
they can make it harder for you to get a gun.
Yes.
Yeah, for some that's
For those who shouldn't have them.
no. Well, from the perspective of those people, they're fearful that the government would make it practically impossible to defend yourself against,
Who's the one
tyranny.
with the? Whose idea? Whose idea was it to ban guns? The one that stepped down from the race in the Democratic Party.
Mm,
Who stepped down from the race recently? The guy, tall
two?
guy,
Beto?
Beto.
He stepped down.
He's the one. Yeah,
He stepped down.
Oh, like I don't know.
he was the
keeping
one that
up.
said ban guns.
I think so.
He said we're gonna ban guns or we're gonna take your guns.
Straight up like that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then later on, he was like, you know what?
Let's
Um,
take it back.
Well, no,
'Cause, like, the thing is-
he wasn't
Well-
like that. He was still adamant about it until the end, and then he was like, "I'm gonna have to step down because I don't know. They probably ran out of money.
I'm from Texas, and
Probably
it
run
was
out of money.
Yeah, they probably ran out of money.
ran out of money.
Yeah.
But he was, doesn't he getting like traction?
He had traction, but it's
I mean,
not enough. I
compared
guess.
to
Had a
everybody.
good amount of traction.
Yeah. What the
Not
hell?
compared to everyone, I guess.
So because of that, he stepped down, or because of
No,
the
no, no.
money?
He just stepped down because he just wasn't making it.
Okay, cool. I mean, whatever.
Shit, what was I gonna say?
How many people are left? Is what's it called? Biden still up there?
Yes,
Of course. Who else? Obviously Bernie.
yes, Bernie. Andrew Yang has not
Ooh.
made it yet.
Oh.
He's still not qualified for the December Democratic debate, but according to 2 polls, he has made it. But it's not until the DCA Democratic something. It's not until they confirm it that he's going to be added. What's that one? No fucking.
Oh, the
You're gonna say Mike Pence.
the woman from Hawaii.
Yeah. Kamala Harris.
No.
Something Harris.
No, was it?
Yes.
I don't know her last name.
No, it's not.
Yes, I think it's Harris, her last name. She dropped out.
No way.
Yeah.
So a lot of the good guys dropped out.
And how convenient is the
What's his fucking
Like
name?
the shittiest,
the ones.
the crappiest runner-ups
Or
are left, and they're just gonna lose.
It's
They're
like I
gonna
don't have
lose.
anything against Biden or Bernie, but
Bernie is like
Bernie's still
Far-
running.
yes,
he's like far
Dude, that guy
left.
almost died this year, right?
not yesterday. It was like last week or something.
I
Yeah.
said this year.
This year?
I said this year.
Oh, I don't know, I know because he had something.
Heart attack.
Yeah, like last week or 2 weeks ago.
He had a bypass, I think. Maybe I'm just making shit up. but I'm
Elizabeth
pretty sure it was a
Warren?
heart attack.
He had something.
Elizabeth Warren. She's is she running? Or what?
I think she was running.
She was?
Is
Tulsi Gabbard. There you go.
Huh?
Tulsi Gabbard.
let me see.
This woman from Hawaii.
No, another one.
No, I'm saying she's.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I think so.
because she's still in.
You shut the fuck